Last time I spoke about why you might want to use a trading company in China, but here's the ugly truth. Many of these traders, they're not actually doing the things that they should be doing. They'll tell you that they'll manage quality, communicate with the factory, and make sure you get the product that you really want. But the reality is that many of these traders, they'll just take their cut and disappear into the background, acting like a middleman that's adding no real value at all. That difference can cost you months, tens of thousands of dollars, and a whole bunch of stress. So, let's go over the top 3 ways that a trading company might fail you. Number 1 is quality. A legitimate trading company is supposed to test your goods at multiple stages in the process. Pre-production, mid-run, pre-shipment, and they're also supposed to test samples. You're paying them to own the quality process for you and force any fixes with the factory. Most traders, they'll just ask the factory for pictures and then send that to you as QC. You pay, money gone, and then the product ships to you and there's a problem. But in many of these cases, you can't sell the product at all. That's not quality management, that's window dressing. Number 2 is communication. Most trading companies, they're going to have a salesperson that speaks really good English, and that seems fine until you realize they often don't understand the why behind what you want. They don't know your customer, your market, or the pain points you're trying to solve. So you can explain something to them like why a measurement matters or packaging needs to be designed a certain way, and the meaning can just get lost. Instead of clarity, you'll often get an answer like, oh yeah, we can do that, but actually they don't know what you mean at all, and then they communicate that with a factory who also don't know what you mean. This is one of the main ways the products end up completely different than what people ask for. I'm going to give an example here based on my own experience. 2 years ago I had a customer come to me that was looking for drug test kits. Now these test kits, they're actually used by drug users, and they were being used to check if their drugs were laced with fentanyl. They spoke with a bunch of different Chinese trading companies about how to get this product manufactured. In the end, the product that they needed was actually a urine test kit that was repurposed. But the problem was, none of these companies could understand why this product needed to be manufactured. So they all sourced the wrong product in the end. Using drugs in China is highly illegal. So what all these companies came up with in the end was a test kit that's actually used by the police to throw someone in jail or not. Not when a recreational drug user is checking if they're going to overdose on fentanyl. So you can understand why these cross-cultural differences can really cause a lot of confusion. Number 3 is access, or rather lack of access. Traders will never tell you the factory that they're working with on your project, because if you knew that, they think you would just cut them out and go straight to the manufacturer. The problem is, the people that can actually make sure your product comes out right, the production manager, the quality manager, the team of factory engineers, they're all off limits to you. You're stuck communicating through the trader, who's probably not a technical person at all. So not only do you lose transparency, you also lose the chance to solve problems with the people that actually have the power to fix them. So here's the blunt truth. Traders exist for a reason. Some add a lot of value, but many don't. Instead of solving problems, many of these traders, they're just creating more of them, and in the end, you're paying extra for less control of your production. So if you're going to use a trading company, you need to be really clear about what they're doing for you. And at the end of the day, they need to give you good results, and that's on both price and quality. Otherwise, they're just adding a margin, and they're not adding any value at all. They're just getting in the way of what you want to be doing. But for now, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or any questions about trading companies, please drop it down below. So I'm out. Thank you.